And oh wow, white. We are in the next morning. It is day 2. Well, technically day 1, but it's day 2 because we spent all day yesterday going through a bunch of airplanes. But yep, this is definitely America, alright? We have the American flag, the American like homes. And Grand Rapids is just over there. Which doesn't seem right, but whatever. We're just getting our car. And yeah, we should be basically good to go. So we decided to stop around and just take a look at the view, because me and my partner over here actually have not really been to America. It's definitely my first time, so we just decided, hey, while we walk to Kalamaf-ckinzoo, we decided to just look around, film a couple areas. Like, for example, just look at how wide this area is. There's no mountains. We're very used to mountains, so it's just like, it's so open, man. This bridge over here, taller and wider, all that. Speaking of wideness, this road, and with the lights just being hung on by wires, it just looks hilarious, to be honest. But yeah, we look around, find a few places to eat, and we decide we're going to Anna's house. Just comparing prices. Because in Canada, most of this would be like $13, $14, $15. Alright, so current situation. There's no cars we can rent in town itself, but very interestingly, we actually have to the car rentals in the airport are different than actually renting in the town itself. So we're actually trying that at the moment. So I'll be back. Alright, so we just learned something interesting. Buses only go until 4:30. In Kalamazoo, at least. I'm not sure about the rest of America, but... And turns out we were wrong. It actually goes till 6 o'clock, which, honestly, where I'm living right now, that's not bad. So anyway, we decided to take a look at more views while we wait for the bus, because a bus is coming. And then we eventually get on the bus, looking at the views of what we're going to be experiencing. We look at the giant trucks. We look at a detour because we didn't think we were going in the right direction, but it turns out the bus driver just let us know that, yes, we are going to Kalamaf-ckinzoo. And it looks great. Look at these buildings, eh? And look at that. That's my partner right there. We look at the waters, and then something seems to be down there. That's a wine glass. Afterwards, we look at the waters just a little bit more because it's gorgeous, and we decide to go to the Kalamazoo Valley Museum. We look at the view. Nice place. We come into a nice spot. What you're seeing right now is actually a very tiny house. We look through the microscope, and yeah, there it is. There's like a woman there, there's a house, and yeah, it looks completely detailed, and it's like very impressive. And then we're just reminded that it's tiny. It's tiny as all heck. So then I took a look at this ball sphere filled with water, and if you like spin it, the sand becomes bigger. It's like a water bowl full of sand. It's pretty neat. And also that is a tornado that doesn't quite work. This is like a lot of the history of Kalamazoo, which there's like guitars, there's like a bunch of really, really interesting stuff, to be honest. Like, you guys should definitely check this place out if you guys decide to go to Kalamazoo. And speaking of which, here's a video. What you're seeing in the video is actually that... I don't know what that's called, but it's this thing that's being made, and also... Look at me, just pretending I'm making an item. I don't know what I'm making, I'm just a chef. And also, Victorian dresses. They look cute. And this is the actual place, except it's made of Lego. Gotta go for the memes, man. And, again, outside, the weather just decided, hey, I'm not going to be sunny anymore, so that's the story. I'm sorry, Mr. Ice Cream Man. I have made no harm. After the Ice Cream Man, we look at the place one last time. We decided to play a couple puzzles, but I didn't show that off. So, outside, again, Kalamaf-ckinzoo still looks beautiful, as usual. Oh no, spiders! Afterwards, we decided to visit this taco shop, and while we're there, we just took a look at the birds. And we decided to walk along and just, you know, view the places. And also, that is a place, alright. And then we decided to go to Blue Dolphin. Ugh. You want to explain what just happened?
Ooh, well, Daizo chose a little bit of out-of-the-way restaurant. Looked pretty good, very interesting. Nice inside, Greek food. I was quite excited. We tried to be adventurous.
Yes, we did. And boy, what an adventure we had.
It led us on a wild adventure.
Very much so. So,
the price was right.
It was. The price was very excellent. It accurately represented what the food was. Shit.
I ate and paid and lost it, so.
Yeah, I had like leftover food, but I left it in on top of one of the trash cans, not inside.
Yeah, we took it for takeout and left it for someone who needed it more than we did.
Yes.
But, yeah.
And then the interesting thing is, we went to a completely different restaurant just before that one, and we just got like soda because like we were thirsty, right? So we went in there, we were just like, and she was like kind of drinking some things, but yes. So I got this. And the interesting thing is, like, we went there, and then we went to the restaurant that we were just talking about, which is Blue Dolphin.
Blue Dolphin, that's right.
And then I had like a major case of the runs afterwards, so
we had to find a bathroom on the walk back from the Blue Dolphin, so we stopped at the same place we had stopped for a drink earlier.
Yes, and I like drank like all the way to like kind of summer like this, and
we decided to buy a can of pop so that we could use their bathroom.
Yes.
And after we got the pop, the guy apologized to us because they're like, "Oh, you were here earlier.
Yes.
You could have had a free refill. It's a free refill all day long."
In Canada, if you try to come back in after using restaurants, they were like, "No, you have to buy the drink again." But the fact that we went to a different restaurant, and yes, it was terrible, but like, we went to a different restaurant, and then we came back like 3 hours later, and they still were like, "Hey, you can have a free refill anyway."
We were very impressed with that restaurant.
Yes.
Bob's Taco Bar. Bob's Bar.
Bob's Bar.
Bob's Bar.
We're
Nice
going there.
people.
We're going there tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, we may end up back at Bob's Bar. They're just really nice there.
We also went to Anna's as well, but I already showed footage of that, so...
Anna's was awesome this morning. Yeah.
Even though I'm not a taco guy, I'm definitely coming to Bob's Bar.
Because
I always
so
want to
nice.
say Bob's Burgers, but no.
No, Bob's Tacos. Bob's Bar.
Yes.
Yeah. If we're in the neighborhood again, we're going back to Bob's.
Yes.
Hanging out downtown Kalamazoo.
Kalamaf-ckinzoo. So after that whole story, we decided to take a little detour and just take a look at, like, gardens, Lincoln's University, and then eventually the Gibson Guitar Factory. And speaking of us being on, we have to shut ourselves off. Alright, so, today actually went pretty good. And, yep, we are just about to go to bed, so I will see you guys tomorrow morning.